Hi, Brandon Lewis here of Embedded Computing Design, and we're here at the NVIDIA GTC GPU Technology Conference 2019 in San Jose. And I'm at the Connect Tech booth, who, for those of you who are in the embedded space, these guys are some of the pioneers of using GPU technology, especially NVIDIA GPU technology for edge compute and other harsh environment applications. But enough about me. Here's Patrick Dietrich, who's the CTO of Connect Tech. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing really good.
Great. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that's come out around the show this year and in the last couple of months. And in the last couple of months, Xavier was one of the big architectural announcements that came out from NVIDIA. So you've had a couple of months. What have you done?
Yeah, so we've been really busy with the NVIDIA Xavier platform. We have a adapter board called our Mimic, which actually allows you to take any NVIDIA Jetson TX1, TX2 carrier board and allow you to install the Xavier module on that for an upgrade path. As well, we have a full-featured deployable carrier called our Rogue platform. And what's brand new for this show, what we're announcing, is our Sentry X rugged Xavier box. We're really excited about this system. It's a completely ruggedized platform for the Xavier module. So it consists of a compute module, which actually houses the AGX Xavier module as well as all its compute circuitry, which also has a ruggedized docking sled on the bottom, as well as a flexible rear I/O module for USB 3, gigabit Ethernet, multiple HDMI output, various discrete interfaces, as well as the front interface exposes USB 3.1 Gen 2 for OTG as well as high-speed data transfers.
Very good. So with the Sentry X, what are some of the applications that were being deployed in?
So yeah, we're really excited about this in any military rugged application. We're seeing a lot of interest for ground vehicles and aerial vehicles. With its harsh shock and vibration ratings, we're seeing a lot of interest in this.
Very good. So given the compute power of the Xavier, are people really using it for more edge sort of AI type applications? Are they using it to decode multiple video streams? What do you see people in those particular markets deploying these platforms for?
Yeah, I think what we're seeing mostly with the Xavier is where people are doing their deep learning models and having to inference that onto the TX2. We were seeing sort of an upper limit of the TX2, especially for customers doing a lot of video ingestion that want to make a lot of real-time analysis of that and run those models in real time. So the Xavier just, we're seeing almost a 20x performance increase in that. So we're just seeing the raw performance power that people are moving up to the Xavier.
Very good. And also, traditionally in the embedded space, there's been a little interest in GPUs because for highly resource-constrained applications, they usually tend to put off a lot of heat. You need a lot of memory to support them. But now with a lot of these inferencing demands at the edge, how are you seeing the market sort of evolve? I mean, you guys have been doing this for quite a while.
Yeah, we've been in the embedded GPU space for almost 8 years. And traditionally, you're correct, there was a lot of education going on. But what we're seeing is, with the increase of use in the CUDA platform from NVIDIA, we're seeing, the adoption go way up. And now it's very easy to move from, a high-end data center application and bring that and inference that all the way down to the edge. And we're seeing people being able to move up to these platforms very quickly with some of the new tools from NVIDIA and really the training and education programs they have.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's another point you just brought up with the CUDA-X announcement that they made yesterday, that it's basically software acceleration libraries across a whole lot of different applications are going to allow people who are working perhaps in some of our traditional markets, like aerospace and defense, industrial automation, what have you, heavy machinery, transportation, to leverage some of the work that's being done elsewhere and then have a portable software stack across.
Exactly, yeah.
Very good. One last quick plug. Yesterday, the Jetson Nano was announced, and the Jetson Nano, unlike the Xavier was announced. The Xavier Developer Kit was announced a few months ago, and it was $1,300. Tons of horsepower, but $1,300. The Nano is $99, and it sort of represents an inflection point for a lot of people who aren't familiar perhaps with programming GPUs using NVIDIA technology to onboard. You guys have a a cool little announcement around that. Do you want to share?
So actually, we're really excited about the NVIDIA Jetson Nano because we see now that NVIDIA is really covering the full spectrum of applications and really lowering the entry point to get people into GPU design. So especially with the price point around the dev kit being the $99 mark, I mean, that's a huge deal for all the education type of customers, as well as use cases in sort of this hobbyist maker pro space. So what we're announcing for GTC 2019 is, our full support for the Jetson Nano community. We're even releasing a 3D printed enclosure that will fit around the NVIDIA Jetson Nano dev kit that you can download the STLs from our website and start printing today. And as well, we're offering our custom design services. So if there's a small feature you want tweaked with the Nano, if you want it to fit inside your robot, maybe have a couple extra camera inputs, that's what we're going to provide to the community.
That's awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Patrick. I really appreciate your time today.
No problem. Thanks, Brandon.
So if you'd like to find out more and you happen to be around the GTC area, come and stop by the Connect Tech booth. It's booth 1347, or you can find them online. Thanks.